Jessica Kent is a YouTuber. I found out about her when Ryan Leone did an interview with her. I can't tell you much about her. I only know what's going on the surface. Not aware of enough information to make a deep analysis, but I'm going to give you a surface level analysis. And she was at risk of dying, being killed.
Stand up and take it. Stand up and take it. The boss bitch you want to be. Stand up and take it. Stand up and take it. That's the boss bitch you wanted to be. Stand up.
All right, here's the thing. There are a lot of men on YouTube who hate Jessica Kemp. I've seen a lot of videos by men who don't even know her, don't even live in the same state as her, who have expert analysis to offer about her relationship with this man. Now, I don't know her either, so I can't offer deep analysis. But these guys defended the man, and they say that Jessica Kent ruined his life. She was terrible. She was abusive to him, and all of that. And they got children together. So here's the thing. I'm going to show you a story that happened in my neighborhood, right? And I'm going to tell you that based on the signs, that man probably would have killed her. And the thing is, the men who generally kill their families and their wives and their ex-girlfriends, they don't have criminal records. You understand? And rest in peace to Joanne Cottle, the woman who was killed in my neighborhood. Family mourns Chesterfield mother. Kids murdered in their home. The father killed his own twins. A Chesterfield family is still trying to process the deaths of 4 of their loved ones days after they were murdered in their home. Early Friday morning, police received a frantic 911 call from 39-year-old Joanna Cottle, the woman who was murdered. 911 witnessed her murder for an intruder. Moments later, police heard gunshots erupt from inside the home. Once inside, police found Cottle and her 3 children, 13-year-old Kaylin and 4-year-old twins Jason and Kinsey, all shot to death. Hours after the murders, police arrested Jonah Adams near his home in Maryland. He's the ex-boyfriend of Cottle and the father of the twins. And he was actually going to court. He had a court case pending for domestic violence. My sister grew up with a set of girls. They're her best friends. It's about 4 of them. They've been friends their whole lives. One of these girls' name is T. T's sister was murdered by her boyfriend. And we seen the signs, the red flags and all of that, but we just didn't know what to do because in situations like that, you just don't know what to do sometimes. And the police doesn't help much. So she was sent, so weeks prior to her death, she was sending everybody videos, just like Jessica Kent recorded that video of the man yelling at her and being abusive. And then all of a sudden, one day, somebody called us and said, look at the news, look at the news. And there was a hostage situation, the police thought. And it was on the news. The news was outside this home. The police were out there trying to talk to the guy. But little did everybody know he had already murdered the woman, my sister's best friend's sister. Her name was Nina. Nina was about 29 years old. She had 4 children. And her boyfriend murdered her. And after he murdered her, he killed himself. Now, here's the thing about guys like that. After they kill their families and kill their wives or ex-girlfriends, they go to the police interrogation room and they act like this. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I did that. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Am I a bad person? That's how they act. So like I said, I don't know much about the Jessica Kent situation, but based on that video, she did the right thing. She has children. And to you men out there who have been criticizing her, jealous of her success, jealous of the fact that she has almost 1 million subscribers, and you think that you deserve it because you think her content isn't that good, or maybe you just have an issue with a woman being in control of herself like that. I don't know. But she has children, and she has to think of her children. And why would you... And I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt, because maybe you didn't know that Reese, her ex, was like that. You know, maybe you thought he was just some innocent guy. Maybe you were projecting your own feelings onto Jessica. Maybe you were looking at her like your ex. Maybe you had some issues with your relationships in the past, and Jessica Kent kind of triggered some type of psychological memory of your ex, and you're looking at her as your ex, and you hate her because she reminds you of your ex. I don't know, but I think she did the right thing by leaving. And Jessica Kent said that she had to beg him for hugs, beg him for affection. Now, look, I'm in a relationship, but if I weren't, Jessica Kent is a very good-looking girl, man. And I'm gonna say this: she shouldn't have to beg for sex for affection from a man. You know, she should be getting it whenever she wants. You know what I mean? And I just think that's a travesty in itself. because she's a very beautiful woman. And I didn't even know she had kids, man. That's cool, you know. And yeah, man, we all got mothers, so we all should have sympathy for her. What if your mom was in that video getting screamed at? What would you say? And you had some guy out there like, "Oh, fuck your mom. Your mom is a bitch." Even though I don't know her, I don't live in the same state as her. I discovered her on the internet, but I think she's a bitch because she reminds me of my ex, and I'm projecting my feelings onto your mom. What would you think? Peace. And wouldn't you be happy if your mom took you and saved you and ran away from that situation? Yeah.